right, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to get to test the 3.0 Duramax hauling another vehicle. I got my car hauler on the back of the truck. I don't know if you can see it back there, probably not. But we're going to be hopefully hauling a 68 Dodge Charger, so that'll be exciting. Right now I'm about 2.5 hours into the trip. It's about 7:30 in the morning, so everything's going well. I'll show, I think, a couple of things we'll be able to see today. One is the exhaust brake / transmission downshift. I've made this trip a few times, and there's a pretty big grade, and coming down it, I'll be able to show you the exhaust brake working and holding. Hopefully, we'll see. I think that'll be pretty good information for you guys that are looking at these trucks. Right now I'm cruising at about 72, averaging 24 miles per gallon right now. This is my car hauler I've showed in my other videos, so I believe it weighs around 2,500 pounds. So not a huge load. I normally have a rock screen on the front of it, or a shield. That is not on it, so I get a little better fuel economy because it doesn't have that wind block. I'm definitely averaging better than normal right now, and I think a lot of that, I do have a hard tonneau cover now on the truck. I don't think that has as much to do with it. I am not using cruise. Normally I just set my cruise control and let it do its thing, and you know how it goes. It downshifts when it probably shouldn't, and revs up a little more than it should. So I'm just using my foot control on this trip. Like I said, around 24 miles per gallon. When I was driving earlier, the speed limit was 80. When I was driving 80, of course, it was I believe it was down there around 20. So speed, of course, makes a big difference. So, but I'll update you guys. I'll show some pictures of loading the Charger, hopefully, and then towing it back, and show some different miles per gallon, and then the tire sensors, and that kind of stuff. So, all right, we'll check back in just briefly. We are still traveling along. Got the Charger on the trailer still. I want to show you the exhaust brake. There's tire temperatures right now. Everything looks good. Fuel economies, of course, came down since I started the trip, but Charger's on back now. So here, this is a pretty decent hill. I want to show you the exhaust brake kicking in. So you hold as I'm holding the brake. Okay, it's kicked in now. You can see, you can't see the speedometer, but it's holding it back best it can. I set it around 57, and I think we're around 61. So it's doing a pretty good job. You can see the RPMs are high. I'm not touching anything. I'm not touching the brake. Not touching. It's just coasting along. It's starting to level out. Now I touch the gas, and it will. Sorry for the bumps. It released the brake, and so now it'll just shift down like normal. So that's how the exhaust brake works. I mean, it held pretty good. That's a pretty. Sorry, I couldn't show you. I put the inclination on the screen there so you can see it. That's a pretty steep hill. and so it held it within a couple miles per hour. So not bad. And again, I didn't have to touch anything. So I just want to show you that update. I'll give another one as I get further along. Sorry again for all the bumps. All right, here's the baby Duramax, medium Duramax, small Duramax, whatever you want to call it, 3-liter Duramax. And here's the charger. So I got a couple other pictures when I was loading it. I don't think the guy wanted me to film too much of his house, but anyways, pretty nice little barn find. It's got the 383. So or in the video, I guess, the next day, I got the charger home. Overall towed great, no issues. One thing I would change on the truck if I was ordering it new, I would probably get the 373 gears. That's an option with the, I believe it's the diesel off-road package or off-road diesel package, or one, it's some name like that. But anyways, 373 gears would make this a perfect towing truck. It does great. It does good on the interstate, and it does pretty good in the city. You definitely know that you're when you're getting moving that. Again, at first gear, it's fine. It's kind of that second, third, fourth gear. Those are where the 373s I really think would add a little more help getting on interstates, that kind of stuff. But that's pretty minor, so that's not a huge negative. It's just if I was going to order one, I'd change that. Overall, I want to say I towed 70 to 80 miles per hour empty and loaded. Empty, it was about 20 miles per gallon. Loaded, it was about 16, 17 in that range. When I did drop down empty, towing around 65, I jumped up to 24 miles per gallon, and that's very common. So if you're around that 65, expect quite a bit more. That's loaded, trailer, unloaded, no trailer, whatever. It does really well at 65. Overall, it did great. Shifting, going up hills, that kind of stuff. It reminds me, loaded, it always reminds me of the 5.3 unloaded. So no trailer, no anything. So if you have a 5.3 now, you can relate to, hey, I'm coming up on a hill. It downshifts one gear, maybe two to go up a hill. That's what's going to happen, of course, with your trailer on with this 3-liter. So it's pretty impressive that it could do that with approximately 6,000 pounds, 6,500 on the back. So it's a pretty nice combo. Did well. So look for more updates on both the truck and the charger. So I'll be posting videos on both of those. But thanks for watching. Please leave comments below and please subscribe.